Oh, look, Sean is with us. I'm sorry to say that Sean won't be with us today because he's very tired.
How are the farmers?
He's now sitting on one of these steps.
How are the
He said
farmers?
He can't stand up, he's too tired.
How are the farmers?
The what?
The farmers.
The farmers. Oh, sorry, I forgot about them. Yes. I'm too busy looking at the horses. We're standing looking at the dressage. It's lovely. You should come down here and say hello.
Peter Robinson's up at the Balmoral show, apparently.
Well, I sincerely hope I get a chance to have a word with him. I want to talk to him about his manifesto.
He was eating crisps. I saw him.
Did you see him?
He got free crisps.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he say hello
No.
to me? He didn't mention, said, where's Gerry? None of that? Oh,
He just said to
dear.
me, welcome to the biggest show in the country.
He's sitting there like some kind of an invalid. Go on, stand up.
I'm not standing up. I'm
For
sitting
God's
here for an hour and a half.
I've never seen anybody so tired. That's what you need there, I'll tell you. Look at that there. There's nothing wrong with him, you know. There's nothing wrong. So I'm sitting there, man. I'm talking to a man in a trolley here. Look at that there. That's the type of thing. That's the abuse of power. That's what that is. Look at him.
Talk to the man.
He's got a big bottle of water because he's got a hangover. He's
Sean,
got a hangover. Look at me.
The last
I must
time,
talk to you.
Sorry.
the last time
How
Sean
you
was
doing,
up
sir?
there, he had to measure a bull's testicles. Isn't that right?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were there, Stephen. No, he's going to move up now. He's looking for a horse. Listen, go away. I have people to interview here.
Okay.
Lovely to talk to you.
Lovely to talk to you. I'll
Hope-
pop up
hope
and
your
see
tattoo
you.
goes well tomorrow.
Are there any pokes up there?
There are many pokes. I'm avoiding them. Go away. Thank you. Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Good, yes. How you going yourself?
I couldn't be better.
Good. You look better than you look on television, so you do.
You see, this is what I hate. This is what I hate. Everybody says that to me because that's how you know you're not photogenic. When everybody says, God, you look far better looking than you do on television.
20 years older looking.
You're older looking, he says. You look worse in real life than you do on television. That's what he's trying to say to you.
I'm going to walk away from this man. You're very early today.
Hey, where will Hugo?
Hugo will be down here tomorrow and the day after doing what he does best, which is Hugo says everything twice. What do we do, Hugo? Hello. hello. What age are you? 92. Who's that wee man beside you? It's my husband. What age is he? How long have you been married? 70 years. You may as well keep him now. No, Hugo will be here tomorrow and indeed on Friday. Listen, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Balmoral Show. This is the 143rd, is it? Close. 143rd show. And maybe perhaps this could be the last at Balmoral. Sean, why don't you stand up? Go on. Janet, help him up.
I was led astray last night.
Help him up. He's got a hangover.
Janet and Emma led me astray
He's got a
last
hangover.
night.
Did you believe that? See,
I haven't a hangover. I'm
well,
just
why are you
tired.
doing? Why are you sitting there with a bottle of water?
I'm just tired.
I've never seen you a bottle of water in your life. Listen now. Good morning, everyone. Hello. How are you? Hello, girls. You see the way I'm attracted to them? Right. I will be here. Mr. Coyle is not with us today, and hopefully we'll sober up, maybe perhaps around 11 o'clock. I am here to walk with the animals and talk to the animals, and under pressure may indeed grunt, squeak, and squawk with the animals. This is the script part. You get the script here? And under certain conditions, they will talk to me.
I'm getting up.
Oh, there, hello. How are you? I'm being filmed here. There's a man. Listen, I'm going to talk to these two people here. How are you? Oh, look at that. This is what this is all about. What's your name, sir?
Scott McMullen.
Scott, how are you? And you've got a little baby goat here.
This is a British son and kid. He's
baby
called
goat.
Harry and he's a week old.
Excuse me a second. While I'm interviewing
a baby
people...
goat.
A baby goat.
Baby goat.
Is there anything wrong with a baby goat?
No.
Anything...
I would have called it a kid.
No, but you see,
A man's moving me.
when I'm talking to people, would you please go away?
All right.
So what can you say? Oh, look at it. It's eating your arm. You don't mind that, though.
No, he'll be soon ready for a bottle. The children get to bottle feed them every hour, so...
John has had a bottle already.
Right.
He's okay. So keep the goats away from him. They are indeed kids.
Yes.
Oh, there's another one. What kind of one is that? What's your name, sorry?
Stuart Donaldson.
What kind of a wee goat is
This is half Nubian.
Half Nubian. And they're available. You can see them down in the petting tent.
Farm, yes.
We'll go down there short. Look at that, Sean. It's eating me. Yeah. Okay, isn't that lovely? Look. Oh my God. I can now tell you for sure that the Nubian kids have teeth. Oh, they're beautiful little things. Do you know the thing I noticed? I had a wee look around earlier on, and there's so many kids in there. The kids are so excited. It looks to me as if kids don't see animals half enough.
No, I don't think they realise, where their food comes from, and it's important.
No, and you can see all the people, all the kids all around, all the wee chicks. Oh, look at the wee thing there. Do these wee goats have names?
Yes, I have. This is Harry and
That one's Nina.
Nina.
They're lovely. So we'll be around the wee petting tent later on. That's fantastic. Look, Sean's got up. Hello, Sean. How are you? It's good to see you on your feet again.
Thank you, thank you.
We're going to have a little music now from Bob Dylan, appropriately enough, Maggie's Farm. And Stephen Hall is with us today. I'll be playing live later with many other people. Oh, they're lovely. Maggie's Farm, we're here down at the Balmoral show, and I'm talking to Rhonda Gerry, who's the operations director. Big, back, better and bigger than ever?
Absolutely, yes. We're looking forward to 3 great days here at Balmoral Show.
Is it going to rain, do you think?
Let's hope not, but there are a few dark clouds about at the moment.
Well, they're interspersed with blue skies.
Absolutely.
We've been lucky so far, it hasn't rained yet. But I think we're going to be okay. So how many are you packed out this year?
We are indeed, yes. We have over 450 trade stands here offering absolutely everything from tractors to sweets on display there in the King's Hall. And we have all our livestock classes are full to capacity. And the crowds are coming, droving in here as we speak.
Yes, we're always a wee bit early on a Wednesday like this, but it's good. You can see it starting to build up. The agricultural industry hasn't been great this last couple of years. Has there been a lot of trouble?
No, well, it has its up and downs, but it's always fairly buoyant at the Balmoral Show. I think the farmers see it as a bit of a release, a bit of a day out for them, and they all come together once a year and meet up with friends that they haven't seen perhaps for a year. Yeah. So there's always a great atmosphere about the show.
And there's a special emphasis this year on energy conservation and all that kind of thing, isn't there?
Yes, there is. We have a lot of new trade stands this year promoting that side of the business. It's very, very popular. And
they seem to be going back in time a wee bit. I see a bit of sheep shearing going on, especially with the old method.
Yeah, we have the blade shearing. Is
that coming back?
Well, no, it's just really to show people here just how things have gone on in the past. We have our friends of Ferguson with all their old agricultural machinery. We have blacksmiths showing us how things were done in the past. It's just nice to show a bit of the old with the new.
Because, it's very important. A lot of people forget that. And I was just saying to one of the guys there, I was over in the petting tent, and all the kids were over, and they're getting really, really excited seeing the wee chicks because kids don't see animals as much as they used to do. And, it's a whole change, isn't it? It's staring at a computer. Not suddenly see a wee chick, oh, look, it's real!
That's right. They absolutely love it. And it's great to get that hands-on approach. And it's great for us to be able to sort of educate the children and let them know where the animals actually originate from and even where their milk originates from.
Yeah, not in the supermarket. Look, the sun's out shining on us, look. But the wind's destroying my hair. It really is. Rhonda, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's the one behind laughing at you. Look. And who's this? Oh, sorry, not laughing at you, but laughing at me. Mary, hello.
Hello, Gerry.
Are you an agricultural woman? Big, strong lump of an agricultural girl?
I'm from the country myself. I'm from Loughin Island.
Loughin Island? And tell me this, is this a regular trip for you?
It is. Every year I would come up here for the day. It would be,
How would you spend your day now? Just looking at things?
Looking at things and just putting in the time and inside in the stalls. And
well, there's a thing to look at. Look, there's Sean Coyle.
That's the first time I saw Sean Coyle.
What do you think of him?
He's a very nice looking man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stop it. Sorry,
Would I win a prize?
Gerry, you give him a hard time always, so you do.
You think would he get a rosette?
I might, I don't know yet.
See me sticking the microphone up her nose there, do you see that? Sorry, I struck up the microphone. I do this. My microphone craft isn't what it used to be. And what's your priority now? What do you like most?
Looking at the animals.
You're looking at the horses jumping?
Oh, I would. I'll be going over there later on.
I couldn't be bothered with that. Well, thank you very much, Henry. Look, it's nice to see you.
I took a wee walk down around by my friends this morning.
I told you to keep away from
the
them.
bulls. I was down at the
because
bulls.
the word has gone around the bull community that you'll be here.
I was down there.
And they're all wearing trousers.
There were two men, and one man was spraying a cow's tail
yes.
with lacquer.
Uh-huh.
You know the end of the tail?
Yes.
You know, they were fluffing it all up, and they were spraying lacquer on the cow's tail.
Yeah, I don't see why you find that so unusual.
There's your bull, man.
Adam, why would a man not spray a cow's tail?
Why would he not spray it?
Why would he not?
No, why would he spray it?
No, why would he not do it?
No, why would he, is the question.
Do you want to talk to him?
No, you talk to him.
Okay, why would a man spray a cow's tail?
Why would a woman spray her hair up on a Saturday night before she was out?
Exactly. For the appearance of it. This is all about cosmetics.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
I want you to keep Sean away from all animals today.
No, Sean's
He was nearly arrested last year.
Sean's starting to rub shoulders with the biggest and best there. He was talking to David Leggett, the auctioneer for the Charlie breed there.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Talking to people without me knowing about it.
Adam showed me a bull that's valued at
ready.
55,000 quid.
That's nearly as much as you're getting a week. Listen, I was just thinking about that what do you call your man, the Odin fellow who'd be down here today?
Kenny Archer.
Kenny Archer. He was talking yesterday about he was injured actually by a cow. A big blonde squeezed up against him.
That's right.
Have that ever happened to you, Adam?
A big blonde.
Squeezed up against him.
Well, almost rough on a Saturday night, but I'm not that. I don't get that much good fortune about it, you know.
You be very careful. What I'm saying is, you know, when you go near those animals, because they're stronger than you think. Always remember that.
Well, Adam knows all about the bulls, don't you, Adam?
Well, I'm learning.
But
Adam,
you-
you've just arrived from Southampton,
That's right, Sean. I flew in last night. That's correct.
and this is a yearly thing for you.
I generally try and put an appearance in once a year. Yeah, sort of see.
Flying in from Southampton, is that the yearly thing?
No, the Balmoral show.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you're very funny, aren't you? Well,
He's
are you
he's very
selling
cheeky.
or are you showing?
Strictly observer today. Strictly observer.
Well, is there any bargains that you would see around here?
Well, there's one. Barney O'Kane is a limousine bull there.
Barney, is he? Barney's the limousine. That's a great car. The limousine's the best car because you don't have to drive it yourself.
And much is honour.
There's a fella driving it.
Much is honour.
Much is honour. Much is fuel injected.
It's not a year old yet, but if you want to buy it in October,
Is
say,
there
talk to
water in
Barney.
the toolbox? Is the electrics already?
Talk to Barney, and Stephen's the Cubs, so we talk to Barney or
Is there
Stephen.
many miles up on her?
No, there's very few miles on this one. Very few miles.
And what's he looking for?
What's he looking?
Oh,
What's he
that's-
looking?
I don't know what you again to talk to Barney. Now, five figures. Give him 5 figures.
Gerry, I give him 2.
Got the bidding now, 2, 4, 6.
Right, look around you. On that stage are a fine collection of men, some of whom are actually employed gainfully. This is Stephen Hall. And what do you call your band, Stephen?
Well,
that
officially,
you can say on air.
yes.
The Moonshed Band.
Yeah, it's just Stephen Hall and the Moonshed.
Okay. And you're going to sing a song for us, appropriately enough?
Yes.
Called?
We're going to sing a little song called Get Your Pig On.
Right. Where else could you sing it better?
I know. It seems very appropriate.
Take her away, as they
Okay.
say in all the best radio shows.
Thanks very much.
Not at all.
Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now. Get your pig on now, get your pig on the bus. Keep him on a lead and I won't make no fuss. Well, on the seats, really sweet, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now. Ballabina, Ballamoney, Ballycastle, Yellow Man. Get your wee pig up on my rainbow van. 12-seater, busy microbus where everyone's real and no one makes no fuss. Honey, get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now. No turning to the left, no turning to the right. We're heading down the road, no time to get uptight. Well, I don't care what type of pig you are. Orange, green, or pink, we have no color bar, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Could you stop the Main Street driver? Aye, near McCawkins, the chemist, and the post office. I need to post a birthday card to my granny. She's 105 on Thursday. Married 5 times and smoked 60 cigarettes every day of her life. Married 3 toy boys. One was 24, one was 34, and one was 75. Then she married 2 women, individually, of course. One was a bearded cage fighter. Granny was weird. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my bus now, baby. Get your pig on, oh get your pig on. Get your pig on my
very much, driver.
Not at all. Thank you very much. That's Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band. The sun is shining. You shall be back shortly. Presently, the sun is shining. People are starting to come down. I have the young lady here. Hello.
Hello.
I believe you're a blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm an apprentice blacksmith with my dad.
You're an apprentice blacksmith. Now, you're a young lady. And what age are you?
I'm 16.
16. Let's move over here because you're making me noises. You're what? 16?
Yeah.
The last time I seen a blacksmith was about 1967. I used to live around the corner from a blacksmith, and you know, I used to go and watch him. And you know, I thought that was all finished. Of course, it can't be finished because a horse will always need a shoe.
Well, we don't actually shoe horses, but we do a lot of gates and repair work and stuff.
I thought I thought that's what a blacksmith did most of all.
Well, that was only about 10% of it. They would have done everything from sharpening the dressmaker's scissors to, you know, sharpening or making swords and stuff.
Is that right? Is there much demand for swords to be made?
Not really, not anymore. You know, they have guns now, but...
So what is it? I mean, are you working at this full time?
No, I'm still in school at the minute.
Hold on a minute. Look at that now. Oh, it's okay. That was my fault then. You're still in school at the moment. So whenever you leave, are you going to take this up full time?
No, I actually want to be a mechanic, but I'm doing this part-time with my dad, you know, to learn the trade.
A blacksmith and a mechanic. Yeah, you'd be a handy person to marry.
Yeah.
What do you like most of all about blacksmithing?
I like working with my hands and stuff like that, you know.
You're a practical person.
Yeah.
You're the person I want to be in my car when it breaks down. And are you doing stuff here today?
Yeah, I'm down with my dad. I'm doing most of the work at the minute. He's lazing about.
I bet he's proud of you.
Yeah.
Have you any brothers?
I have an older brother, but he doesn't do it.
You see, he doesn't bother. See, if your father's going, that cutty of mine, look, she's the only one's worth anything. Well done to you. And maybe
Well, can I ask you, how long do you serve your apprenticeship?
Just as long as it takes.
But isn't that like 3 years or 5 years? Then you're
no.
So you could be deemed a blacksmith tomorrow.
Yeah.
Deemed a blacksmith?
Yeah,
that's good. No, that's a lovely word.
Isn't it?
Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Dana.
Dana. Thank you very much, Dana. You're lovely. And she's great, isn't it? I'm going to talk to these people.
Here's some friends of mine.
Friends, what did you talk to them?
No, you talk to them because they don't like you. No, they don't like you.
You don't like me? That's okay.
No, that's not fair.
My wife doesn't.
He said.
I think you're fantastic.
Thank you. She doesn't like.
Oh, well, so she says.
Is that a terrible thing to be put in a position like that?
No, I didn't say I didn't like
No.
you. I thought Sean's very funny. We enjoy Sean. You throw the lines, but Sean.
Do you happen to have a holiday home in Florida?
Yes.
Do you?
No, that's
I would
okay.
love
No, I
to go,
understand that, but it's very embarrassing if a man is introduced to you and then people say that you don't like him. You know.
I didn't. I really didn't say that.
No, she didn't say
that's
that. I
okay.
said that.
You said that.
I
It's
said
very
that.
embarrassing. You embarrassed that woman.
No, I embarrassed you.
Yeah, you didn't embarrass me.
That's sorry.
It's all right. That's okay.
So, what part of Florida?
What? I'm going to talk to these people over here. I'm going to talk to people that
Yes,
I like.
I want to talk about Florida. All right.
No, I'm going to talk to a lady who's... I seldom meet a Cossack stunt rider. And this is Camille Napru.
Yeah, that's me. We're providing the main entertainment today in the main ring. We're doing Cossack trick riding and medieval jousting.
I'm just looking at this. Oh, my God. And, where are you from? Can I ask?
We're from Buckingham in England. So we came over here, but we were working for 6 months here last year because we provide all the horses on Game of Thrones. So
Game of Thrones, I watched that the other night for the first time. It's fantastic. That was made in Ireland, isn't it?
yeah, it's all made over here in Malta, and I think maybe they're shooting again here this year in the summer.
Well, do you do much movie work like that?
We do lots of movies. We've trained Angelina Jolie, Nicolas Cage, Channing Tatum, Jamie Bell. So our other business, we provide all the horses for the movie industry as well.
So what are you going to do today?
So we do medieval jousting, so you'll see it's all go back to the ages, and the big boys all falling off and taking the impacts. And we're also doing Cossack trick riding, so we'll be galloping across the arena at high speeds, jumping on and off them, standing up on top of them.
Did you do the medieval jousting on Game of Thrones? It was on the other night, and the fella got the big thing stuck in his throat, and he died.
Yeah, that's the boy. One of the boys that's jousting today is actually the guy that fell off.
Serious? I watched that. That was really gruesome. I watched that the other night just. It was fantastic. And you did all that jousting thing?
Yeah, it was all us. We shot at Shane's Castle down the road, so it was all very local as well.
Is that where that was shot? Yeah. That jousting thing? So what time are you going to be on at today?
We're at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
As you've been prompted there, by is this one of your people?
Yeah, this is our commentator.
Come on over.
Marina.
You're the commentator, Marina, are you?
Yes, I do all the commentary for the Devil's Horsemen, so keep them in line is the word.
Holding hands, we've bonded already. And do you do a lot of travelling? Obviously, do you do many shows like this?
Yes, we go all over the world, really. We've been as far as Malaysia, we've been to Germany, all sorts of places doing live shows.
What a great job.
It is fantastic. We get to go everywhere.
And where do you go next?
We're back home. We've got a couple in England. And then Cam hopefully will be coming back out to Ireland to start Game of Thrones again.
That's not finished. Obviously, there's going to be more filming done there.
More series, hopefully.
Oh yeah, it'll be commissioned probably again. I think it's fantastic. It's a great atmosphere to it. It's not the usual crap, you know. It's really nice. And we're just beside the ring here, and this is where you'll be. So anybody who's interested in seeing what you do, come along. Any particular times during the day or anything like that?
1 o'clock we start the joust, and it's 3:30 for the Cossacks, and they're both brilliant, totally different. So.
1 o'clock for the joust, 3:30 for the Cossacks. Well, that'll do me. I mean, thank you very much indeed. Lovely. Do you see that? What? Stop hitting me. I'm sorry, I thought that was you.
Me. No,
Who's this?
This is Patricia.
I'm Patricia from St Mary's School, Banbridge, and I just want a special request for Mr. Mackle, who's just over there and he's not listening, and all the P3 classes.
You're here today.
You're having a bad morning,
Look, he's over there. He's over there.
Mr. Mackle.
Mr. Mackle, yes.
Mr. Mackle, who's not listening.
Yes,
That's okay, I understand that. No, it's all right. And there's lots of kids here today, lots of schools come down.
Yes,
here.
we're all from St Mary's, Banbridge. And
ones
it's a
there over
special
there.
request for all the children and Mr. Mackle.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right, Patricia, thank you, Patricia.
I'm not having a bad day.
Yeah,
Just
well,
look as
Mr. Mackle wasn't listening, and that last year didn't like you.
I know, but you told them. You told them that I wasn't to be liked.
That's the man on the stage.
Oh, sorry,
talking.
the man just started to talk.
The man's talking up on the stage, Stephen.
Anything more to say, Stephen?
I'm sorry.
That's good. No, feel free to talk whenever you want to. No, it's all right. Don't worry about that. We welcome all speech.
Absolutely. Listen, there's something I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
On the way up here yesterday on the bus,
yes,
something came to my attention, and I want you to do something about it if you could.
Well,
if I'm told, Pete's here and Marty may be here later on, so if you get a chance to talk to the two of them, could you get people stop using mobile phones on public transport?
Okay, I'll do it.
Could you mention
the
to
best I can, yeah.
the end of one of the
I will.
lads? Would you?
Okay,
Because it's very, very annoying. Listen to it, and you hear half a conversation, and it's very, very annoying. So could you get
Yeah.
use of mobile phones stopped on public transport,
When
please,
did-
or else they get them to use speaker?
Why don't you listen to some music instead, such as Apache by the Shadows?
All right.
Right, time for a name check. My name is Gerry Anderson. I'm at the Balmoral Show, and I'll be back after the news. You're welcome to come down. It hasn't started to rain yet.
92 to 95 FM
and 1341 medium wave.
This is BBC Radio Ulster.
BBC News at 11 o'clock with Sabrina Sweeney. A Sinn Féin MLA and a Londonderry journalist are to be awarded compensation following a landmark ruling at the Supreme Court. Raymond McCartney and Eamon McDermott were jailed for life in 1979 but cleared on appeal after judges declared unease about the safety of the guilty verdicts. The pair had twice appealed for compensation but had been denied. Now the Supreme Court has declared that the test for giving compensation to people who've been wrongfully convicted should be redefined.
This decision this morning is basically telling the British Secretary of State that he was wrong in his ruling that we weren't entitled to compensation, and I think it is also telling the Court of Appeal in Belfast that they were wrong. So I think now that the process will begin. Our lawyers, when they return from London, we'll sit down with them and they will instruct us of what the next steps in the process is.
Train services to Dublin have been disrupted because of a bomb alert in Amiens Street in Dublin city centre. Connolly Station has been evacuated. All services, including the Enterprise train from Belfast, will bypass the station while searches are carried out. This morning's 8 o'clock service from Belfast terminated in Howth. The US Economic Envoy to Northern Ireland, Declan Kelly, has resigned. The 42-year-old has worked alongside Invest Northern Ireland on inward investment projects and events since taking up the role in September 2009. There is no indication that the US Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, has any immediate plans to replace Mr Kelly. 30,000 litres of illegal fuel has been found in a lorry abandoned on the A1 in Uri. Police and officers from Revenue and Customs discovered the fuel in a tank which was chained to the floor of the lorry. It's believed it was being smuggled from the Republic. There were no arrests and investigations are continuing. Time for sport now with Grant Cameron.
Yorkshire rider Ian Hutchinson won't compete at next week's North West 200 motorcycle races. He's failed to recover from serious leg injuries. Striker Carlos Tevez could play some part in Saturday's FA Cup final against Stoke after recovering from a hamstring injury. Tevez came off the bench in Manchester City's 1-0 win over Spurs last night as they secured a Champions League place. Celtic must win at Hearts this evening if they're to take the SPL title down to the final day. Rangers re-established a 4-point lead at the top of the table, beating Dundee United 2-0. And Irish FA officials meet today to review transport charges for fans attending Northern Ireland's Nations Cup game against the Republic on the 24th of May. Yesterday, the amalgamation of supporters clubs urged members not to travel in protest at the £30 cost.
And now the weather details with Jackie McCann.
Showers in the west will become widespread by lunchtime, sailing in on a rather brisk southwesterly breeze. The showers will become more energised through the second half of the day, with some hefty downpours at times, and there is a small chance of thunder. In between the showers it should brighten up, but it'll be cooler than yesterday, with temperatures peaking at 15 Celsius.
BBC News.
BBC Radio Ulster. Travel News.
Well, as you heard in the news, train services to Dublin have been disrupted because of a security alert at Connolly Station. For services to Dublin, passengers are advised to change at Howth onto the Dart and alight at Tara Street. Likewise, if you're coming to Belfast from Dublin, you should depart from Tara Street onto the Dart and change at Howth onto the Enterprise. For more information, you can contact Irish Rail on 00353 183 66222. In Belfast, motorists should expect long delays around the King's Hall because of the Balmoral show. Roads most affected at present include both M1 off-slips at Stockman's Lane itself and Balmoral Avenue. It's also busy on all approaches to the Broadway junction, including the Boucher Road and Tates Avenue. Kerry Martin reporting.
Travel News on BBC Radio Ulster.
On Talkback with Wendy Austin today. So, what do you want from your new Assembly? They'll be picking ministries in the coming days. Should the new Education Minister bring back the 11 plus? Could they? What about driving? Should they hit careless drivers? They're talking about that across the water. Maybe they should be sorting out trousers. You know, those baggy, saggy ones, want to outlaw them in Florida. Have you seen enough boxer shorts walking down the high street in front of you? Let me know. If you're a new MLA and fancy tackling any of these, give me a call. How will you make a difference? Also on the programme today, how does your garden grow? If Zen plays a role in it, you'll want to hear from our Buddhist gardener. And Gerry's at the Balmoral show. Lucky you didn't have to pay. Our callers think it's too dear. You can tell us your view and join the debate on Talkback at 12.
Don't be so silly. Come down here, spend your money. It's a great day. It's not going to rain yet. I'm talking to two gentlemen called Robert Harkness. Which is Robert? You, Robert? Robert, there you are, Robert, who's the chief steward, and Edwin Adams. We're going to talk about sheep shearing. Balmoral wouldn't be Balmoral without that. You know a bit about this.
Well, it started 50 years ago, and I was one of the originals, so I should know a wee bit about it by now.
50 years you've been doing that?
It must be a year since, other than the foot and mouth year.
I missed the foot and mouth year too. I stayed in bed.
Yeah.
So 50 years of shearing?
50 years of shearing, and even I have been shearing on my own farm for 50 years as well. You wouldn't think that to look at me, but...
Well, I have to say, I've never seen a healthier looking specimen, and you as well, for God's sake, the two of you are healthy as trout, so I would guarantee that if you shear sheep, you will live to be a mighty age. You must be nearly, 40 now?
Plus, yeah.
So tell me this, has it changed as somebody was saying earlier on, they're going to use a traditional method, kind of hand shear thing?
Yeah, well, we will have a demonstration of hand shearing, a competition actually on Friday of the blade shearing. But the machine shearing started actually 50 years ago, and that was our first competition for the young farmers.
Well, when you did it the first year, was it machine shearing?
It was machine shearing, yeah.
Well, did you have any hankering to go back to the old ways? Was it easier, or was it obviously not?
No, it was much faster than other.
Come on over here. Come on over here. And what do you think? You're a shearer yourself.
I used to be, but I've had too many birthdays, so now I'm just involved with the organisation.
Well, can you be too old to shear a sheep?
Well, you start to slow down, so you know.
Well, no sign of him slowing down.
But here we've got 3 really busy days in the sheep shearing section. This morning it's the young farmers all competing. This afternoon it will be the national competition. That's all our own guys from Northern Ireland shearing.
Was there any particular time that the people should come down here if they're interested in that, sometime this morning or sometime a particular time this afternoon?
The young farmers is in progress at this very minute.
As we speak?
As we speak. And 1:30 will be the national championships.
Right then, okay. Well, I hope it goes well for you. One of those things. And tell me this, how long does it take you to shear a sheep now? What was your record? What was the quickest you ever did it?
Well, it was a matter of how many you could shear in a day, really.
Not just the individual sheep?
Yeah. And the magic figure for most of us when you got to 200 a day.
200 a day? I used to smoke that many cigarettes.
Yeah, but now their shears can way above that now.
What would they do? What would be the top number?
We will have a final tomorrow of the open final, and I would reckon that 15 sheep will be shorn in less than 12 minutes.
Hardly time to walk them in and out.
Yeah.
So congratulations, and I hope it goes well for you, and that people encourage the people to come down this afternoon and indeed this next couple of days.
Okay, and I just have to say tomorrow is an even bigger day. It's our Open Championships, and we'll have competitors from Scotland, Wales, England and New Zealand. So it's a big day tomorrow, the Open Championship.
Okay, so everybody come down here because it really is a great day out. And even Sean Coyle is looking as if he enjoys himself, even though he does have a hangover. I'm sorry I keep saying that.
Yes, thank you very much. I was out a little late last night with the girls, that's all.
Oh!
Listen, can I just say to you, I never thought that I would ever hear you conduct an interview about sheep shearing. You handled that wonderfully well.
Thank you very much indeed.
It shows you how good a broadcaster you are.
Nobody
you
knows.
You asked all the right questions.
I should have won a
Sheep
Sony
shearing.
Award.
That's fantastic.
I want that interview capped and sent away next year.
I think it was excellent.
Funnily enough, let me just say this, by a sheer coincidence,
Yes.
the band on stage, indeed Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band, are going to sing a song about a sheep called Sheepy Sheepy Moo Ba Ba. You never heard me saying that either before. Sheepy Sheepy Moo Ba Ba song.
I hear a rumour that Sean Coyle is into Elvis Presley in a big way. So
Yes,
this
indeed.
Could be indirectly a Sean Coyle
Yes,
tribute.
indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. He appreciates it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I lost my sheep Elvis the other day. He up and left, he went away. I lost my sheep and I lost my cow. What am I to do? If he don't come back, I'll have to call. Sing it big, sing it long, sing it wide, sing it tall. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, baba. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. to some chickens and I spoke to some hens. Looked real hard and I worked real long. Elvis and my mommy would come on home, baby. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. What am I gonna do? Well, I walk for miles and I walk for days. Walked over mountains and I walked near breeze. Walked across deserts and I walked across slime. No Elvis or Buddy, that old cow of mine. Then I could see that they were on their way home. Thought they were lost, but now they were found. Shake a chan. Sheepy, moo, bye-bye. What a mover. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. What am I gonna do? One more time. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, moo. What am I gonna do? Well, thank you very much.
The Devil's Music. The Devil's Music. Sheepy, sheepy, moo, bye-bye.
Great.
Is that from any particular
Great.
album, Stephen, or what's the crack? Is that a new one?
It'll hopefully be. It's a fresh cut for some further CD.
You sound like a
hopefully.
You sound like a butcher.
It's nice to do live.
Good. All right, then that's good. I'll be hearing from you again. Now, I'm joined by Robert and Amanda Wallace. Now, Robert, come on over, Amanda. Come on, join the club here. Robert, I only became aware of you 2 or 3 days ago. Somebody sent me a little piece of paper about you, and you're look at that man. Look at how well he's turned out compared to you.
Yeah, but I think I'm doing all right, Robert.
What age are you, Robert?
14.
14. Look at him.
And I'm 24.
I know, but look at the state. This man he's wearing a nice suit and a shirt and tie. You don't see that anymore. Yeah. And I was looking at your website, and you're basically you rear donkeys. That's it.
Yes, donkeys.
And have you always been fascinated by that?
Always have. I was brought up well when I was born. I was given a foal for my first birthday, and she was called Muffin. Still have her today. Had more foals, had more of the donkeys, and then just grew.
And it's a kind of a business now, isn't it?
Yes, drive carriages, funerals, weddings.
Funerals? I mean, if I died today, which is quite likely, I've died.
No such luck.
If I died today, now you could put me in a little carriage, and would you take me away and bury me?
You have to pay for it, but yes.
He's a businessman, isn't he?
I'll write you a check. I'll post-date it.
Yes.
So, my God, what's this? I thought there was a real dog there. I'm sorry. Frightened the life out of me. So it's actually a business. Now, do you run this yourself? Amanda, tell me, is this your son or what?
Yes, this is my son, and yes, he does run his own business. We end up driving him about, but Robert takes his own bookings, works out what he needs, works out the cost, and basically tells Daddy and I what to do.
But you can't wait to leave school.
Yeah.
I mean, where did you get this business acumen? Was he always kind of business-minded?
Oh yes, he knows what he wants, and he knows what he wants to do in life.
See, and that's what you want to do. You might expand the business. What do you feel as if you'd like to do more than that?
I would like to do that, but I also want to be a vet. Grow up to be a vet.
Oh, well, you see, that's a whole different ball game, completely, isn't it? There's a clown behind you, for God's sake.
Well,
hello,
Robert. Would you do many weddings?
Yes.
Is there a big demand for the weddings?
Not well enough to cover. Yes.
How many donkeys do you have?
I have 13.
13? That's a full-time job keeping them organised, isn't it? How many carriages do you have?
7 or 8.
Well, where did you get all those? I mean, you obviously had to put in some kind of financial input.
And builds them, so he does. He built me a few farm carts, and these were stored, quite a few from down south he found, and I bought a couple of the modern ones.
And how will people contact you? You've got a website or anything like that?
Website, yes.
Tell us what the website is.
www.kindale.geese.com.
What is that? Skerrydale?
Kindale.
How do you spell that?
Kinedale.
Kindale.
Yes.
Kindale what?
Donkeys.com.
Yeah. All right then. So if people are interested in that, I see Sean taking a note of that.
Yeah. fair play to you. Tell me this: what's the average age of a donkey? How long does a donkey live?
Usually till about 40, but some can live longer. So they're a friend for life, really, once you get them.
You see, there's an old story, an old tale that you never see a donkey dying. No. Did you ever hear that?
No, I never heard it, but it sounds true.
Yeah.
See his eyes glazing over when he's talking.
No, but apparently
to you?
we talked to Gerry about this once. Gerry Tuffy's a regular contributor to Gerry's programme, and he was telling us that that's the old saying, that
Never see a donkey die.
No, and you never see them fall either.
There you are.
You never see them fall. Do you have names for them?
Yes, but it's quite a list.
Can you think? Give me some of the names. What kind of donkey names do you use?
There's Ferrari of Kindale, Dennis of Kindale, Muffin of Kindale, Kindale Popcorn, Kindale Caramel Fudge, Kindale Halloween Sparkler, Treacle Toffee of Kindale, Silver Mulberry of Kindale, Black Magic of Kindale, Black Diamond of Kindale, Jack of Diamonds of Kindale, and...
What about a Gerry? What about a Gerry of Carindale? No Gerry.
And Royal Truffle of Kindale.
That's great. What is the Kindale thing again?
It's the name of our stud, so when we breed our own foal, we put Kindale front, but if we buy one, it goes behind it.
So you're a breeder as well?
Well, yeah.
My God. You're a man to watch for the future, I have to say. If you'd be a vet, I don't know what the people will do with you. So will people know how to contact you? You say funerals, let's say weddings, right? What would be the most kind of thing that you do? Weddings, would it be?
Mostly weddings, yes.
The bride would arrive in a donkey cart?
Yes, the bride or the groom. We did the groom.
Fantastic. Thanks for talking to you. This man will go far.
Oh, we will, yes. We just have to keep up with him.
All right. Thank you, Robert, and thank you very much indeed. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
Laura.
Oh, dear. We have to move around here a wee bit because when we stand in front of the speaker like that, it goes, That's a good imitation.
Oh, what a lovely big dog.
That's a lovely big dog. Where do you get that?
I won it over and...
You won it? What do you do to win a big dog like that? Describe that dog, Sean. You're sober nearly.
It's a collie dog, isn't it? Isn't it a collie
Yeah.
dog? Yeah, big collie. It's a beautiful dog. And did you buy a ticket, or did you win it in a raffle, or what?
I bought a ticket and I got the right...
The right number, the winning
Yeah.
ticket, and you picked this beautiful big black and white dog. It's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
And have you got a name for him?
Yeah,
What?
Gerry.
Gerry the collie. Here boy, down boy, down boy.
Just call it 6 Mile Gerry, please. Use the full title. Thank you very much, and may you live to cuddle it. A little music now. This is Anthony Tone, of course, from his new album. This is called East of Louise.
Well, we all know that she's bright, but sometimes she just doesn't pay attention. The stuff you talked about last night, she looked like it's a subject you just mentioned. And she stops outside the station, and she ponders for a minute. There's a train that's leaving soon, she wonders if she should be in it. And decisions such as these happen slightly to the east of Louise. And she tells herself she's lonely, an isolated queen in a city castle. She was somebody's one and only, but somehow it just wasn't worth the hassle. But hey, relationships can wither, the least said the soonest mended. She wrote it in a letter, but she never got it sended. And love is like a breeze that passes somewhere to the east of Louise. and I think I'm falling for her. I lay my pearls of wisdom before her, but after 10 minutes they just bore her back to tears. While she struggles with her laptop, I make coffee and I offer my suggestions. She says she's lost 1,000 emails from potential lovers asking the same questions. And I tell her love's another virus, it can eat your heart alive. And she takes it off the desktop, but it stays there on the drive. The instructions are Chinese, and that's just too far to the east of Louise.
There we go. That's, of course, Anthony Toner. That's a song called East of Louise. I've got a man here with a falcon. How you doing, sir? John Carmack.
Not too bad, Gerry.
And what's the falcon's name?
It's actually a hawk. It's a Harris hawk.
You got that? Well done, Gerry. Good research. Man with a falcon.
I'm
What's
sorry.
it?
Sorry about that.
It's a hawk.
Don't worry about it.
It's a hawk, is it?
It's a Harris hawk, American bird.
Do you notice that? I don't know about you, but do you ever notice that driving around the country, there's a lot of hawks about? I mean, is that my imagination? I seem to see them everywhere.
No. The birds of prey have made a fantastic comeback. The only one that probably struggles with the barn owl.
But is that true? Are there a lot of hawks about? It's just my imagination. Maybe I just thought. Maybe I just never saw them before.
Oh no, there's no shortage. Buzzards now. Probably the bird you're seeing is the common buzzard. They once the name, they were given the name common buzzard because they were so common, and they're back now probably to full strength again.
That's probably what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
But look at you. I mean, you do all kinds of stuff. You've been working in movies. Tell me about some of the movies you've been involved in.
Yeah, well, we were fortunate enough. We done Closing the Ring. This is actually one of the birds that starred in the Closing the Ring.
Look at the length of its legs.
Oh, very long legs. Will you see, Gerry?
That's almost as long as your leg, Gerry. 32 inch.
32 inch. Have you got the tape measure to measure?
No, I like the way you just pull the thing and go pull that again.
No, well, you just lift his body up, you see. Yo.
Well, I'd never do that to Sean.
Well, they've got very long legs because if they're out hunting, the last thing they want to do is get kicked. Say they catch a rabbit, they don't want to get kicked, so they can hold the rabbit away at a distance.
Do you know what I noticed about that Horace Hawk? You see, whenever you put your hand in like that, it just kind of looks at you like that. And I wouldn't do any more if I was you. No, you'd be able to do it, but if I did that...
No, he's fine.
See the way he looks at you.
Go ahead, sure.
No, I wouldn't. No. Well, I do it. Look the way he looks at you.
Put your hand in between his legs.
I'm not doing that. You're good at that. Go on. Look, there we go. There we go. Look, see the way he looks at you when you do that. Something to say, watch it. Closing the Ring. That was a great film. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we've done it, and we were fortunate enough we had a wee bit to do with the one they done here, Your Highness.
What was that, Your Highness? What was that?
That was like a medieval comedy type one, I think. I hadn't actually watched it. And then we done another one there just recently, Behold the Lamb.
Behold the Lamb, what was that?
I think it was you, Gerry. It's to do with drugs.
Oh, I must see that. I was talking to a gentleman over there, that lady, the Cossack lady, and she was involved in Game of Thrones. It'd be a good one to be involved in there, but there's not a lot of hawks in that, I'd imagine, or falcons.
No, I don't know.
What else have you got? I mean, you do odd things, not odd things, but things I hadn't thought of. You actually... Excuse me, there's something funny there?
What a great question, isn't it? You do odd things I haven't thought of.
No, but...
Tell us some of the odd things you do.
I think Gerry's
well, here.
things.
What would you think... Would you think it odd that he would be employed to scare seagulls?
No. I do think it odd, yes.
Well, we do.
Let's continue as if he never spoke.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do?
We do different jobs. We do Victoria Shopping Centre. We're scaring the gulls away from the roof. People don't realise when gulls are nesting, they become very aggressive, very territorial, and they're inclined to mob people. So people, first year I think the shopping centre opened, had a bit of a hard time with the gulls. So we're employed there. We're employed by Harlan and Wolf. We're employed by Shorts. So we do landfill sites. We do anything.
The only time I've ever seen that, you don't know this, Sean, because they don't allow you into the BBC car park. But there was a time a couple of years ago when that very thing happened and the seagulls started to attack people who came in.
Oh yeah, my young lad, he's in Dundee University, and he's actually at a point there where they come out and want like Burger King or something like that there. The gulls are actually coming down and snatching the food out of the kids' hands, like. They're so cheeky and aggressive.
So what else? What else have you got in the future? Anything coming up?
Sorry,
Excuse me, sorry.
I'm sorry, but so what would you do in a case like that? Say the shop or something. You just
We
go along every day with the bird.
We put the birds out on the roof because there's grass up, on the flat bits of it. They like to nest in it, so we put the birds out on the roof. Basically, it's meant to be environmental friendly. There's no killing involved, so the birds will not. They'll come in and mob the birds of prey for a while, but then they get fed up with it. They clear off, and they don't get a chance to nest. And then down in the loading bays and in some of the corridors, we would actually fly like a hymn, to scare pigeons away.
Oh, you would scare a pigeon, wouldn't you?
So you would turn up every day with the bird and then go home?
Well, originally it's every day, but once you get on top of the problem, you cut it down to 3 days, and then eventually down to 2 days.
Right.
So
the birds, the seagulls say, I'm not going back there.
No,
man's up there.
That's
See, that's what the seagull says.
Yeah. I'm not going up there that day. I'm not going up there.
Well, do you do any kind of displays for people? Do you do any like schools and stuff like that? Do you do anything like that?
Yeah, we do a lot of work in schools. We would be very busy with schools from the end of September probably till May, and then we're all around the country. We're probably booked near enough every weekend, right up from basically Easter right up till maybe the middle of October.
Do you have a website or anything, John? Anybody's interested in contacting you?
I do, but I don't know it. I'm not it. I was
just think about it before the end. Give it out.
And I'm one of the 9 million that don't work with computers.
That's okay. Sure, if you can think of it before we go, we'll announce it just in case people are interested. John Carmichael, thank you very much indeed, and thank you to that Horace Hawk, which I thought was a falcon.
Listen, could I introduce you to Bluegrass Ray?
This
is Bluegrass Ray.
Good morning, Bluegrass Ray.
You and me always have good friends, but we never fell out. I want to say a few words to you now, and this is a powerful show, first day up here. You were the man that brought me out in the front. I have a lot of big numbers coming up, a lot of big gigs coming up at the moment.
But tell me about my involvement in your career. Sure, go and help him. Why don't you put the mic over to him and then he can speak into it?
Sean's a very good man here. Gerry, I have to put it down to you. You were the man that took me to the Blackstaff.
Did I?
At a concert. And then all night I went on to a big hall, and you're sorry that I wasn't in the front. You didn't call me up. Charlie Lansbury was that night.
Is that right? Well, I think I do remember you.
Yes.
You played the harmonica or the harp?
Yes, the Jewish harp.
Oh, you've got one there.
But now I also play a new accordion I got. I do country. All these top country numbers I do now.
And where can you be seen performing?
At the moment, I just do charity, but I want to just keep the other gigs at the side at the moment. I might be doing an open air gig coming up very shortly.
Well, this is an open air gig.
Yes.
Consider this
Yes,
as one of them. And who's this?
first
Is this
time
young
at the
lady
show.
connected with you? Is she with you? Oh, is this your wife?
Catherine,
Hello, come
yeah,
here.
yes.
How are you?
And,
Pleased to
Sean,
meet you.
The last time I played here was in the King's Hall at a
See, he's not letting you speak. See, he's not letting you speak.
talent competition in the King's Hall.
You had a talent competition in the
Yes,
King's Hall?
King's Hall with the lit Q Green a long time back.
Q Green.
Yes.
Look, spell it. Hello, see, he's not letting you talk. Do you notice that? What's your Mrs. Bluegrass?
Mrs. Liggett.
Mrs. Liggett.
Aye.
Is she lovely?
Yes.
Give us a wee hug now.
Yeah. But Bluegrass, are you going to play something for us?
Yeah, I'm going to do a number. I could do this for a fella singing from Oma, Anthony Bryan and Joe Moore, and a couple of those singers that I met at the concert in Castlebar way back.
Where are you from yourself?
I live in the outskirts of Oma.
Oma?
Yeah.
Well, Oma's a great hotbed of talent.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Yeah, it is indeed. And that's for those credits for those two, and all the other country artists I know. Brian Call. A number I'm doing now is by Brian Call. It's Golden Dreams.
Work away. And you from Oma too?
Yes.
Good girl.
Are we ready then,
I
Bluegrass?
think we're ready. You go ahead. Work away. If only Hugo were here.
bluegrass.
Does he know any? Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can we just have a little bit of it?
Great to the man here. Right
Hope it's not going to sound like the last one. Same key. But that's the same tune, is it not?
Hey! That's great bluegrass.
Good to hear something
Gerry.
different.
Thank you, Gerry, indeed, for giving me the wee spot. Thank
No, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Kenny Archer's here. Look, here's Kenny.
Ah, Kenny.
Kenny,
How are you, Kenny?
recovered
Kenny.
remarkably.
Do you know bluegrass?
I've met him before, yes.
Have you noticed that bluegrass can only perform as if his right leg is forward?
That's correct. That is correct.
Have you any such habits yourself?
No.
Kenny, of course, is one of the finest yodelers that ever breathed air in this province. Hold on a minute. Bluegrass wants to communicate.
I'm going to concert. I want to say what Kenny Archer.
Come on over here, Bluegrass. This is Kenny here.
Kenny, I met you at a concert also. Met Kenny at a concert also.
It's great.
Well, Kenny, you look remarkably fit, I have to say.
Thank you very much, sir.
Cut yourself shaving, but that's neither here nor there.
No, we don't worry about that. 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't worry about that.
And you're recovered?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, what are you doing here? I know you're a farmer at heart.
We're showing the blondes, and as you see, I've put up a blonde heifer for the win. The raffle tickets can be bought here at the blonde sale or down at the kettle in the kettle shed.
Let me just read this. Horizon West Children's Hospice, Killadese. It's a grand draw for charity, obviously, and the grand draw will take place at the Steak Barbecue on 18th June at St Angelo Airport in Enniskillen. First prize, the blonde Aquitaine heifer, or £900 in cash.
Right.
The heifer's probably worth more than that, is it?
Well, the situation is, I put that heifer up free, but whoever wins the heifer, if they're from the city or the town, what we'll do is we'll auction the heifer on the night in Sean Quinn's hangar in Eglinton, and the money then will all go till the hospice. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, I don't think Bluegrass. Have you ever yodeled with a Jaws harp?
No.
I think you're ready. Would you accompany Kenny? Kenny's going to give us a wee.
With this harp in there?
Give us a wee blast, Kenny, if you feel like it.
Do you know, when you're a musician, nothing fears you, know. I stood in backstage and mind my time.
Nothing phases me. Right, so he'll
What
start.
key is this? What key's in?
Same key as the last one.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the rest of the juice harps with them. Sorry, only in the one key. I only have
Stephen.
What's this?
Stephen.
What's this?
What key? Wee bit of music there. Try F. Try F there. F. I think it's H. What are we going to do?
Go ahead, do whatever you like.
Are you going to bring him in? Well, right. It's a wee bit of Switzerland, if you know it. Look at their faces.
We're there. I've never even been there.
That's Match of the Day.
That's Match of the Day.
Match of
Sorry.
the Day.
They're very similar.
I'll do this wee yodel. Follow it in. Adi yodelay.
Yes.
We're just getting into it there.
Kenny Archer, thank you very much indeed. And indeed, the band's work is not finished. Kenny, anything else you want to say?
Thank you very much to everybody here. Don't forget, it's for a good cause, the hospice. And the heifer is excellent bred. It's the top breed of Wesley Dollar heifer. Blonde men will know what that is. They're very elite on the ground, and they're very, very, very few now coming. So it's a special heifer, and I have given it to him. Hopefully you'll support it. Thank you very much, Gerry, and thank you, Sean.
That's what I'm looking for all my life, a special heifer.
Yes.
Right, Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band, your work is not done yet. You're going to play a little song called Biscuits, which is on your new album, which is called what, Stephen?
It might be called Louder. Louder, perhaps.
What is your website for the benefit of the people who want to know these things?
The current CD. If you want to go to www.randallstephenhall.com.
Okay.
randallstephenhall.com.
That's it, okay. And you can get all that stuff. So you're going to do the biscuit song?
You're going to have a crack at biscuits and maybe another if we get an opportunity.
You will get an opportunity.
Okay.
Off you go.
Just going to get into the groove here.
Give them a big hand. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Encourage these men. Thank you.
Don't you just touch my biscuits, whatever that you do. Don't you touch my biscuits, for they are not for you. Don't you touch my biscuits, take near 3 or 4. Don't you touch my biscuits, or you shall have no more. Hey boy, swing your thing, swing it now. Swing your thing like a big rear-ended cow. Swing your thing, swing it right. Swing it like it ain't no joke. Swing it like a peg going to hope. Hey! If you take one more of my biscuits, you'll be no welcome then. For you're like a hungry fox, and me a chucky hen. Don't you take my biscuits? Don't you think you've had enough, boy? Don't you take my biscuits? For this is not a bluff. Get down! Swing your thing, swing it now. Swing your thing like a big rear-ended cow. Hey! Swing your thing, swing it now. Swing it like it ain't no joke. Swing it like a peg gone to hope. Hey! You're nothing but a biscuit thief, dear Reverend, it must be said. I've never seen a man of God as good, hiding my biscuits in his head. Get out, shoo, you biscuit devil. Get out from my wee house. My biscuits are all dishevelled, some are broken, some are shaken, some are loose. Wow! Swing your thing, swing it now. Swing your thing like a big, big rear-ended cow. Swing your thing, swing it now, baby. Swing it like it ain't no joke. Swing it like a peg going to hope. Hey! Well, you can take all of your greedy, weedy ways to some other biscuit house. You'll not have one more of my biscuits, boy. I've given the last one to the mouse. Don't you touch my biscuit tin. I'll show you to the door. You'll not have one more of my biscuits. You shall have no more. Get down, swing your thing, swing it now. Swing your thing like a big rear-ended cow. Hey! Swing your thing, swing it now. Oh mama, swing it like it ain't no joke. Swing it like a peg going to hope. Hey! Swing your thing, oh! Swing it now. Swing your thing like a big rear-ended cow. Swing your thing, oh please swing it now. Swing it like it ain't no joke. Swing it like a peg going to hope. Thank you.
Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band. Thank you very much, Stephen. The Biscuit Song. You're going to do another one before we go, maybe?
Yes, we'd love to.
Do not
I
go
just
away.
need to change instruments.
I must speak to Herbie the Clown now. Herbie, what about you, kid?
Oh, I'm all the better for seeing you, Gerry.
Thank you. Herbie, you and I have never met.
Not at all. We haven't met in our whole lives.
I have to describe that you're rather nattily dressed.
Oh, thank you very much. You say all the nice things.
Dressed as a clown, so to speak.
Oh, no, that's my Sunday outfit.
Oh, you mean... Right. Are you going to be here for the 3 days?
Yes, I'm going to be here for the 3 days, just to turn up, show my face, and try and make a few of the young ones smile and laugh.
And you've got a box of tricks here, some strange things of which I've never seen before. Anything in particular worthy of note in your little suitcase here?
Well, I think it looks a wee bit like my bedroom at the minute. I could be doing with it tidying up. But I have a few tricks in there and a few wee quickies as we talk about. A bit like Ken Dodd with the laughs per minute. I try to do a few tricks per minute.
Okay, well, you know, I've never done a trick on the radio. It's time we did this.
Oh, lovely. What would you like to see? Would you like to see a wee quick rope trick?
Go ahead, let's do a rope trick on the radio.
Okay. Oh, we're here now. This is the first time for me too, Gerry.
Okay, I'll commentate. He's now reaching into his bag. He's now pulling out a piece of rope. 2 pieces of rope. Yes. And, excuse me, like a little silence there, please, when the man's doing his rope trick.
I'm sorry.
A little respect for an artist here.
I was talking.
I know you were talking.
So
your microphone is on, you know.
Oh, I see. So you're going to explain a trick on the radio?
No, you commentate it.
No, I will not.
Go on.
No, you have more experience
Harry is
than
standing
me.
with two pieces of yellow rope.
Yes.
He's now putting his fingers in the air. He's now put... He's beckoning to a child. The child reluctantly comes forward.
Right. This is great radio.
Smiles sheepishly. Shakes hands with the presenter. What's your name?
John Donnelly.
He now spoke to me.
Yes.
That's John Dunn. Right, he's going to aid the Herbie.
Presenter feigns interest.
After 3, everybody shout sausages. That's my magic word, sausages. After 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hot, no, everybody, as usual. 1, 2, 3.
Sausages.
On the 2 ropes are now.
The two ropes are miraculously joined. Mr. Coyle's jaw drops open in amazement. Yes, that requires a round of applause. Thank you very much indeed. All right.
Any card tricks?
Do another one. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, would you like to see a little card trick?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we'll have to get a good looking woman here. Come on, let me see. This lovely lady here. Quick.
Come on, that woman. Come on, get in. Give your husband your bag.
Not often you get doing a card trick on the radio.
He'll rifle through it. Don't be so sarcastic. We're breaking new ground here. This is a Sony Award here. Right, we've now got a number of cards, and instead of clubs and diamonds, we've got numbers. Right, he's now got
4 cards.
4 cards. One which is 40.
1,
49.
49.
And don't be so sarcastic. Stop laughing at us. Right, you're now holding the cards out. The young lady is reluctant to take part in this because she realises she's now hit me on the side. Right, what do you expect her to do?
Just remember the card. What's that card?
40.
Hold your hand out there.
Hold your hand out there now.
Now we're going to give her the next card.
Yes.
And the next card is 49. And we're going to put that on top. Now watch the magic happen, everybody. Just by touching, I'm going to make the 2 cards swap places. Look at that. Did you see the magic happen?
No. We're not supposed to say it.
Watch now. That's only halfway. I'm going to make them change places again.
Okay, right.
And look at that. They've changed places again. Would you be impressed if they changed places again?
I would be amazed.
Just not should be amazed. Well, actually, they're over here.
You see? Round of applause.
That was fantastic.
Look at them there.
Sleight of hand.
There's people ringing in from Craig. I want to see it again.
I don't get any respect in this radio. Herbie the Clown, thank you very much. You'll be here for the next 2 or 3 days?
That's correct.
And what is your origin? Where are you from? Cloudland?
Well, not tell Sean that there because I think he's just mentioned it.
So you're on the brew then. That's okay, we understand. Thank you for helping in this marvellous trick. Right, now for a little music. Goats Don't Shave, Las Vegas.
You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or the cry of the old banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask? Was Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them always Donegal, it's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around El Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Play-by clubs and all-night pubs, blackjack and roulette. Neil Blaney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bet. In a show could then be known for his multi-millionaires, where Donald Trump would like a chunk to live in solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around El Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. To stand on top of Ferrygill would give me such a thrill, and hear them say in Dublin there's gold in them there hills. So don't despair, cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's deep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around El Donegal, the north and south, to keep them out. My God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. We'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Oh, what a lively piece of music from Goats Don't Shave. Hey, do you mind? Do you mind? I wanted to... hello, Anne, you want to say hello to some people?
Yes, I want to say hello to all the postmen in Dungannon driving around delivering all their mail today, and I'm having a good day, and Gerry's just all what you think he is, and so's Sean.
There's no answer to that. Okay, Anne, thank you very much. Over to you, Gerry.
The microphone. Oh, there it is. I thought it wasn't on. They turned my microphone off there. Do you notice that I couldn't slag you? Another lady, a wee request.
Yes, I'd love to play a request for all the hard-working Glenisk farmers all across the north of Ireland who supply organic milk to our yogurts, Glenisk organic yogurts.
Good girl. Thank you very much indeed. I'm going to talk to a young gentleman now called Martin Blair, is the Deputy President of the Young Farmer Clubs of Ireland. Good morning, Martin. How are you?
Hello, Gerry. How are you?
So what are you up to today, obviously?
A very full programme today and tomorrow and Friday as well, Gerry. This morning already we've been doing Young Farmers sheep shearing, Young Farmers floral art. This evening we have tractor handling for the boys. The 6 counties are represented in a competition. And then we have our ladies football tournament tonight to finish the evening off. Tomorrow we have our tug of war competition in the evening, which is one of the biggest attractions at the show. Well, we think it is anyway. Over at the Cattle Lawn, great crowd attracted. So we have a very full programme of events.
Now, the young farmers clubs, I mean, is there still, you still get young people obviously interested in that kind of thing? You know, young people are kind of different now. I mean, are young people in the country who work on farms, are they still keen on farming, or do they want to do something else?
Very much so, but one of the main messages we deliver in Young Farmers is you don't have to be a farmer to be a young farmer. So you can just come from a rural or an urban area. We have young farmers from the main towns, from Belfast, from everywhere. So you don't have to be a farmer to be a young farmer. I'm a farmer myself, but not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to be a farmer. But yes, we have over 2,500 of membership, and nearly 60 clubs all over Ulster and all 6 counties. And we see it as a growing organisation which is flourishing all the time.
Well, how would people join up if they were interested, young people, if they wanted to see what that kind of life was about?
We have a website, www.yfcu.org. We have a Facebook page, very simple, if you just go on and search Young Farmers Clubs of Ulster. We have a stand over in the Nugent Hall. Anybody that's at the show over the next 3 days, come along. We have staffed by our members over the next 3 days and by our staff. So. But if you're interested at all and you've no contacts, just go on the website or go onto Facebook and you'll get a contact for your local.
Okay, what's the website again, just to remind them?
www.yfcu.org.
Okay, Martin, thank you very much indeed. That's Martin Blair. Thank you very much, Martin.
Gerry, Adam's got bad news from Barney.
What's that?
Well, it's bad news for you, Gerry, because you're in trouble. Because Sean and I met David Leggett, who's the auctioneer of United Auctions, and he said this is now a legally binding contract, which you've made on the air for Barney's bull. You said Barney would take 2,000, so Barney's accepted you bid of 2,000 for one leg of the bull.
That's the one leg.
You're going to have to part with 2,000 for a quarter share in Barney's bull.
This may require writing a cheque. I don't usually have that amount of cash.
Barney says he knows you wouldn't be financially exhausted, a man of your sort of clout.
Tell him, think about it.
No. David Leggett says you have to. You've done it on air. We have the recording here and 10,000 witnesses. So it's a legally binding contract, Gerry. So like the clown here, you've given enough rope and you've hung yourself. So
okay then. All right. Tell him I accept. Tell him I'll
what are you going to do with it?
I'll be around. I don't know what. It's only interfering with me. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only Emma. Thank you, Emma.
So you bought Barney's bull?
I bought Barney's bull.
Quarter share.
I bought Barney's bull. A quarter share. Okay, thank you. I shall treasure it always. This is Stephen. Are you going to do another song for us?
Yes, we'd love to. This is one. It isn't on the current CD. It's for the future. It's called "Dancing on the Red Road."
And this will be your last one, will it?
Well, we're game.
I might do another one. Yeah. Okay.
Game
rattle
birds.
away, sure.
Okay.
If we have time, we'll rattle one out because people like you. Give him a big round of applause, please. Stephen Hall and the Moonshine Band.
It's nice to have our banjo player with us eventually.
That's good, yeah. He was rather late.
It was Michael's birthday yesterday, so...
he strolled in about 11:15.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Casual. Okay. That rock you I've been through the veil of tears. I've been far to Western Canada. What I found was I lost my fears. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Oh, come along with me. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Come along for free. You need friends to help you do things. You need some love to make you live. You can't exist like a lonely. The world doesn't turn up just one spin, yeah. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Oh, come along with me. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Come along for free. Oh, ooh, hey, hey, na na, oh, ooh, hey, ooh, oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Oh, come along with me. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Come along for free. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road. Oh, come along with me. Oh, I'm dancing on the red road.
Thank you very much. That's Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band. I'm joined by Lisa Harrison from In Magazine. Now, I wouldn't imagine to see you here, but you have a very important function here.
I do. I am judging the best dress competition on Friday.
I hope they're humans.
Yeah, I hope so.
Look, your teeth are lovely. Look, they're just the same as mine, Sean.
Yes.
Very, very white.
You just said that girl
Yours.
false teeth. Did you hear what he said?
That's very cheeky.
He has no consideration or respect for anybody. So tell me, what do you do? Do you go around and look to see who impresses you? Men and women?
It's just for ladies this year. They enter the best dress competition. They can pre-register, which will get them a free entry into the show. And the winner this year will receive an amazing holiday to Italy, to Lake Garda.
Oh, lovely.
Fancy that myself, actually.
You okay, yeah. So you just go around and just have a look at people. Do they actually enter and do something?
Yeah, they enter here in the main hall at about 11 a.m. We take a little picture of them and have a chat to them about where they got their outfit and what they're wearing. And then the winner is announced in the main arena at about, I think it's 12 o'clock.
So can they do it today and tomorrow and the day after that? Or
No, it's just on Friday. Just on Friday, yeah.
So on Friday, they go to where?
They go to the main arena. They go inside to the King's Hall, to the balcony, and they pre-register, and they gave us all their information, and then we do the judges deliberating, and the winner will be announced in the main arena later on that afternoon.
Okay. Well, are you doing any kind of a feature about this in your magazine or anything like that?
Oh yes, we'll have all our photographers taking lots of lovely pictures of the best dressed people that are here.
Okay, absolutely. Lisa, it's lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much. You're looking lovely. And don't mind him, he's an ignorant wee shite. He really is. He really is. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you. There's a gentleman down here who wants you to hear his Morgan Freeman.
This man here?
He said he does a better Morgan Freeman than me and you.
Oh.
Brendan.
I am Morgan Freeman.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Let's do it again.
And you crawl through 500 yards of shit smelling funless I can't even begin to imagine.
You lost it there.
I came out clean on the other side.
Came out clean. That's good, isn't it?
I think he lost it a wee bit.
Came out clean the other side. It's good.
I am Morgan Freeman.
It's good.
That's a good. Yeah.
No, we can't.
Brendan, well done.
No, we
well
can't
done.
do that, no.
He gets the war.
No, he's a little rough around the edges.
No, Morgan Freeman's good. Have you any others,
Gerry,
Brendan?
who isn't?
Do you do anybody else?
Not really.
What about this man here? How you doing? What does this effect have on people when I go with the microphone? They run away. We're nearly finished now. Do you want to say hello to any of their loved ones? I know I can tell you have many loved ones. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you a farmer's wife?
No.
What are you doing here?
See you.
Oh, you're not. You come down especially on the one errand.
Yes.
What's your name? Tell me who you are.
Joe.
Joe, and where are you from, Joe?
Lurgan, lovely Lurgan.
Lurgan, lovely Lurgan. It's a nice day today. I thought it might rain earlier on, but it's not going to rain. There's a little spit, but we organised that. So are you okay? Are you enjoying yourself today then?
Thank you.
Say hello to anybody, will you there?
To my mommy. I'm a mommy-in-law.
Are you really?
Yes.
Anybody else you want to
Do you
say
know
hello
he-
to people?
do you know he was here a moment or two ago, but they've disappeared now? Barney and Francie.
Well, I
They
don't want
were
to talk
here.
to them.
Seriously, they
No,
were
I'm
here.
not
There's,
interested.
there's a man there who's been forced to talk to you, look.
He's been manhandled.
How you doing?
Why is that man forcing you over towards us?
He's I've been put under arrest by these two boys today. Bus drivers, you see.
You're a
South
bus driver?
Armagh- No, I'm not. These two men are.
Busman's holiday.
And what do you mean you're put under arrest?
I'm trying to keep these boys right today.
What about this lovely lady in the leopard skin coat? Stop talking to him. He doesn't want to talk to you. And how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you enjoying the show so far?
Just in now. I come from Money Ray, and this is my grandchild Freya.
A fine-looking child, I have to say.
Isn't she lovely? Just like her
indeed.
grandmother.
Well, many people are starting to come along now. It was a wee bit slow earlier on in the morning, but you can tell this is going to be a very successful show. And don't forget, Hugo will be here. Will you be here for Hugo?
Oh, yes.
God. Hugo will be here tomorrow, and indeed on what day's tomorrow? Thursday. He'll be here on Thursday and Friday. You could do another wee song.
I want to know why this man was arrested.
No, ask him yourself.
Why were you
Brian.
arrested?
I'm with these two bus drivers today, you see, and he wanted me to say something to talk to Gerry, you see. So.
And why won't you talk to Gerry?
No, I talked to Gerry, no bother. I've talked to him before on the radio, like.
Right.
Why won't Gerry talk to you?
Will you shut up a minute? I'd like to say thanks to John Benson, John Riddell, Mel Law, Emma Janet, of course, and Maggie, and Hugo, of course, will be here tomorrow and on Friday. Hello. This is also Stephen Hall and the Moonshed Band. You do another one for us quickly
Yes,
to
sure,
leave us out?
Gerry. Yeah,
You're going to do, what is
song.
it? What is it?
We song called The Reaver and the Gale.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you all for coming down, folks. It's been a great pleasure. And we'll see
You
you
never
all.
thanked me.
No. We'll be back tomorrow morning at the same time, 10:30. So good luck and God bless you. Good luck, man. Good luck. The phone is jammed.
1, 2, 3. Down the Silken Valley we went a merry way. The jangle of the stirrup, the burning of the hay, the rattle of the swords now, the armour we have on. The wind blows off the hillside as we ride to meet the dawn. Tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i-ay. Tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i now, boys. Tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i-ay. The Reaver and the Gale. 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 We're fit to trod the land now. We're fit to take your life. Like Vikings up on horseback, take care of your lovely wife. We leap across the borders, and now we cross the sea. King James, he wants to hang us, but in Ireland we are free. Tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i-ay. Tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i now, boys. Oh, tiddly-i-um, tiddly-i-ay. The Reaver and the Gale. 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 Tiddly-i-lum, tiddly-i-li-lum.
Thanks, Gerry. Sounds like a good gig, doesn't it? Get up there and join him if you want. This is Talk Back with Wendy Austin.